to go back to alcohol for a bit, you seem like you have a much more healthy relationship with alcohol and fitness together. You talked about the one drink rule. You very social guy. Do you have any tips or any insights on how to work out without letting the alcohol compromise what you're doing on a day-to-day basis? Because there are a lot of people listening to this, like myself, in their 20s or 30s that are in the prime of their going out years. The pandemic definitely put a cap on that, but there are a lot of people that are in the prime of their social years. Do you have any advice for people that want to work out but also want to drink in a way that won't compromise the benefits that they see from lifting or running, whatever it is that they do?
I coach a lot of students how to drink, actually. So,
really?
Oh yeah. Well,
I would have taken that class in college. How to Drink 101 with Jerzy Gregorek.
Yeah, I coach a lot of students from different universities on Zoom and in person. And drinking, they simply communicated to me over and over, we will drink, right? And you helped me how to make it happen so it is conscious, right? It is not unconscious. So it is planned and how. Because over and over, they told me the same thing. They tell me the same thing. I drink 3-4 times a week, right? And when I drink 5 or 6 drinks. I said, holy moly, right? That's really drinking, right? Okay, so my approach was always because the people that I work with, they want to also stay certain body type. So that is like Olympic weightlifting, is that follows certain consequences and follows certain rules. So consequences don't happen. So consequences are like you gain weight if you eat too much, but if you drink, that's a lot of food. So how to deal with it? So first I would need to expose, drinking and drinking as calories as food. Then how much of it? So teaching now somebody that is a student at the college to actually be conscious about drinking, it's a masterpiece.
Yeah, no, it really is. It really is.
It's a very interesting way to approach. The first thing that I would need to set up is that micro progression toward drinking less and less over time. So I said, okay, let's get this week, and then how many drinks you are drinking during the week, during the day when you go to the party? 5. I'll say, okay, so would 4 drinks be okay? Yeah? When you say 4 or 5, say okay. So I said, okay, so you will go during this week and you will be drinking 4, and not 5, 4, and you count them and try to drink that in time. So let's say how much time you spend at the party. Let's say 4 hours. So 1 hour for 1 drink. Then if you have a beer, a lot of them drink beer. A lot of them drink this new vodka in a bottle. Forgot the name.
Like a hard seltzer, White Claw.
Yeah, White Claw, all right.
White Claws,
yeah. I've never even heard about this, right? So,
yep, dude, it's easy to drink like 7 or 8 of those without even thinking about it because they taste so good.
Exactly. So my client says, she says, I drink White Claw. I said, what is it? I've never heard of White Claw. I said, no? What is White Claw? This drink, I will bring you. So she brought me next time this drink, right? The bottle. and I opened, smell it. It was horrible. It was just smell even horrible, right? And then I tasted horrible. So I said, okay, I will teach you how to make a drink. Mm-hmm. So we went to the kitchen, and I took the Belvedere vodka, pour in, and squeezed whole lemon in, added a little bit sparkling water. It's like a gimlet, but without the juices on the lime or lemon. And
so vodka. like a vodka soda almost.
Yeah, but very strong lemon. So it's like a foggy. I call it foggy. And I said, okay, drink it. So she tasted. Wow, it's really good. I say, yeah, it is good. It's a lot better than the other one.
Yeah.
So I said, well, when you go to the party, you take the bottle of vodka and go to the party and then make people drinks, right? First, you can drink a little bit better, right? The better alcohol. But if you want to drink these bottles, you have to pace yourself. First is a beer or White Claw, whatever you drink, you have to pace yourself. First thing. So within 1 hour, you have one drink. You have 4 hours.
You can't get your second drink until the first hour is up.
Exactly. So when I go, I lowered my drinking to one drink only when I am in anywhere wherever I go, unless I am in wedding or something that maybe I will have two. But one drink, I go to let's say to a dinner. And I order this one: green tea, sparkling water, and my drink. So when I drink off, I will pour sparkling water in. So my glass, my glass stays always full. Mm-hmm. So it dilutes alcohol. I feel good. I feel kind of happy, but not overwhelming to other people. So I will not say mean things to people. so I'm good.
Mean things to people. Things to people that you won't remember.
Yeah, or next day I would have to apologize for being certain way.
Yeah.
So when I stay with one drink, I'm really good. Now, prevents me from being an asshole after one drink. When I drink free, I'm an asshole becoming really. I have to say something mean. So no free drinks for me. One. But then when I replace dilute all that constantly the drink, that the drink becomes weaker and weaker, eventually sparkling water. But the message is to the waiter is that the glass is full. So
he won't ask you or she won't ask you.
Yeah, you want another one, right? Because it's full. So that is a technique in during the dinners, and I use. But coming back to our students, so then I teach them how to do the 4, and then for a week or two. And then they are comfortable with the 4. They come back and say, how was 4? Well, it was good. No difference, right? So then we go with the 3 and we go with the 2. Eventually, it comes to the point that it becomes one drink. And they're able to drink one drink and spend 3 hours on that one drink and be okay with it.
Yeah.
It takes time, but the lowering the down and slowly this building micro progression to drink less, watch it, observe it, adapt to it, accumulate certain way of dealing with it. It starts working really well.
Yeah, it's funny because in school, back in college, we would make fun of people who only had 1 or 2 drinks and they felt it. We call them a 2-beer queer. Like, you're a 2-beer queer. You can get drunk off of 2 beers. And now that I'm drinking much less and much less frequently, I like being able to feel a buzz off of a vodka or 2 vodkas because I'm like, I feel satisfied more than I'm drinking less and still feeling it. And something I would do towards the end of my college baseball career, when I knew we had something, whether it was a game or practice next day or a couple days, and I wanted to feel good, is I would switch off vodka sodas with just a soda, because I wanted to have something in my hand and I wanted it to look like a vodka soda. I didn't want people to know I wasn't drinking, but I still wanted to have something in my hand and sip on it. So maybe I would have 4 drinks that night over a few hours, but only 2 of them would have vodka in it. So I go vodka soda, just soda, vodka soda, just soda, like club soda, so it was no calories or anything like that. And I always felt great and didn't really feel anything noticeable the next day when I woke up. I was always like, oh, like I had a good time and I feel good now. And I kind of stuck to that and still do sometimes.
Yeah, well, it's I tell also people that they have to move around, so you cannot be watched. Yeah, so if you move around, people lose the capability of watching you and knowing how much you drink and so on.
Yeah.
Because it's very personal for society that you do the same as they. So it's in a way cultural. I read at a certain point an article about cultural obesity, that when you are about obese people, you have to behave like that. You have to eat as much as they eat, right? So there's a cultural way of corrupting others to be the same as the culture is.
Yeah.
So,
it's a weird thing. It's like if someone's buying shots at a bar, everyone has to do the shot, or else you're the outcast or something's wrong with you in some way.
Because they are watching you, right?
Yeah, it's like this, but then as the night goes on, people get more and more drunk, and then their perception goes down. They may think that you're bombed, and they don't even realize it, that you're sober. And so I feel like there is a point where people stop noticing. But at the beginning, when everyone's kind of getting there, and you're not drinking as much, you're definitely the outcast. It's like, what's wrong with this person? They're not getting super fucked up. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. As a reminder, you can become a premium subscriber today. Watch the full, uncut, 2+ hour episodes of the Auxoro podcast, plus gain access to 2 bonus episodes every month at auxoro.supercast.tech. Link is also in the description. Thank you so much for supporting quality content from independent creators like myself. Cheers.